We're literally on the home stretch. We're in Act 3, okay? We're just doing a bit of grinding. Did you grind off stream? No. We're doing Frozen Heart, okay? We're gonna do this. We're gonna move a little bit forward. What do you think of it so far? I think that for the most part, narratively, it has been tedious and poorly written, and it seems like it is picking up from that, which I appreciate, but I do not appreciate how long it took to get to that point. Are you gonna fucking kill me? Oh, we're fine? Would I care for a dance? Sure. Shake it. Do you think it deserved Game of the Year? No. Parry to the rhythm of my strikes. Sure. Parry, parry, parry. I'm so good at that. Nice. Alright, let's warm back up into it, shall we? Get back into it a little bit? Alright. Is that all you have? No, I can do better. Come on. Come on. Let me talk to you again. This will get me back into it.
I'm ready.
Come on. Man, that is not a big window, huh? Alright, again. Again. Come on. Quit making me wait. Is that all you have? No, let me just restart from the combo. Why do I have to... Come on. Come on. Come on. Damn it, it's that one from the top right that has a little bit more of a delay that I kept failing there. That was 3 fails on that one in a row. Well, that was better. Oh, fuck off. Come on. You have to parry right with the duh, with the little percussive noise. Okay, come on. Once we get this, we are so ready to play the game. It's been like 2 weeks, maybe more. We gotta be done with this fuck-ass game, man. I did not think this would take so much of my time to play on stream. Damn it, the up one! The up one! The up one. We almost got it. We almost got it. Yeah, it's not even game. It's game of last year now. Well, I swear to God the timing is different from that one that's up and to the right. Why aren't you a left comm yet? I was a left comm before you were even born. The primary defining attribute of being a left comm is being insufferable, and I've always been insufferable. Therefore... damn it! It's so much! Well, once I get this, I'm gonna be so ready to play the rest of the game. Maybe I'll just march right on the final area and just say fuck it to all the rest of this goddamn side area bullshit. Are you trying to minimize input lag in your setup? Buddy, the input lag is in my brain, okay? You don't need to... Not everything is a tech problem, alright? Sometimes it's a skill issue. God damn it! The skill issue, but you're doing better. Incrementally, I'm doing better. Marginally, minimally, slightly. At least she gets through it quickly.
I'm ready.
Well, not that one. Not that one. I wish I could adjust your voice in the game audio as separate sliders on my end. You know I can do that, right? Are you... the normal way of saying what you just said, it would be the game volume is too high. Is that what you're saying? Nah, it was okay. Mm-hmm. Come on.
I'll do it.
Hey, you critted me. Shit like this really is the live streamer equivalent of firing a handgun out your window, you know?
I'll do it.
It's getting worse. Okay, so for no particular reason, out of curiosity, after I do this, because I'm being stubborn, I could just go to the final area, correct? I don't have to do all this side area stuff. I think there's stuff worth doing. You know, my definition of what is worth doing is rapidly narrowing as I remind myself why I didn't play this off-stream.
Ready to evade.
Thank you. Nah. Well, I'm awake. There are relevant story and character beats. Yeah, I know. There's the quest from the campfire. Didn't somebody say one of the quests I actually could do at my current level? Oh no, that's right. We tried doing that one. It was for Maelle, and then when we went up and did it, it was all fine, and then the final boss of the area was like super high level or something. Ah! Yeah, I have to finish the game or we're never getting out. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the dono. I'll go to those soon. Or, respond to those soon, I suppose. Type shit. I don't know anything about Resident Evil Requiem apart from the fact that, it's got my boy in it. I'm gonna make all of their Lumina points 100 because it's satisfying. Nice. You still care about spoilers? Honestly, no. Not really. The momentum on this game has really gone down. I don't really care. Yeah, okay, all spoiler limitations are off. I don't give a shit anymore. I have to follow my heart on this one, or I'm just going to get grumpier with time. I'm gonna go finish the game. In my head, I was thinking, like, I need to do all of the story-relevant content, or people will say that I'm unfair when I criticize it. But people are saying I'm unfair when I criticize it anyway. Oh my goodness. Is this the feat game? Yes, it is. I agree with Vaush, there should be level recommendations before entry to a location. Legitimately, the lack of level recommendations is actually like the death knell for me. Like, that's the big thing that has driven me to madness on this. There is nothing more frustrating than, like, just flying around ineptly trying to find an area that doesn't, like, you don't one-hit everything, but they don't one-hit you. Doing the Maelle area with the big, like, cage and all the constructs, I was interested in it, and we were, like, at an equal level to the stuff we were fighting, and then I got to the top, and the guy up there was, like, undamageable, so it's like, fucking whatever. Yeah, there's no intuitive way of figuring out where you ought to go anyway. Alright, SKA. You pick the highest difficulty, lol. It's just hard mode. That has nothing to do with what I said. You would not survive Fallout 1 and 2? Disagree. Different type of game. Very, very different type of game. Having played them, by the way. Oh, dude, it feels so silly coming back here now after having done the opening cutscene. Like, now the music kicks in. All right, we're entering this with a good headspace, okay? $16 skill points available. Do we want any of this shit? We could do Terraquake. Must have missed a lot. Nah, I just farmed for a bit. Do I want to do this? hell. Do I want to do hell? You know what? Why not? It's called hell. And what don't I use? I use Revitalization. I don't really use Rock Slide. I do use Wildfire. I do use Thermal Transfer. So Rock Slide, I guess, is like the thing... why not? Give it a go. And, let me do the final Lumina equip. Hello, CL. Alright. Oh, we should upgrade our weapons, too, since we're not switching those up, apparently. Okay. Replacing Auto Rush. Burning Death. That is a lot of speed and critical rate. Okay, nice. And... what Luminas do we want? What Luminas do we want? I don't want to spend too much time thinking about it, so I guess I'm just going to go with Auto Rush. Gaining health and AP on parry is important. That is true. That is true. But we don't need extra AP on this guy. Man, the music really is a bop, though, huh? Oh, I already have Energizing Para on Maelle. Okay. What do I do with Maelle again? I don't even remember what her shit does. Consumes 1 AP to prevent status effect application if possible. That seems really good? Don't overthink it. And Energizing Parry for you. And then finally, we carry the flame. Do we have any upgrade materials? No, we do not. Never mind then. Great Expedition Resources. No, got that. Upgrade attributes, anything we can do here. Not much. Health. Max health already. Defense. Sure, why not? Let's go.
These expeditions are glorious wreakers of havoc.
The sword of Maelle.
Time for us to kill our dad. Yo! Alright, let's test ourselves out in these guys.
You're outmatched.
Okay, you going first is what we want, I'm pretty sure. Right? Yeah. You're not taking damage? Do you not take damage from that? Huh.
Worth it.
Okay, you are on fire, so I can spark? No, wait, I can swift stride. Yeah. Oh, I can do the hell. Do I want to try the hell thing? I kind of do.
Feel the embrace of fire.
That's a lot of... Holy shit, 50,000 AoE? Holy shit, that is a ton of damage. That was just the fire tick at the end there. Okay, okay, alright. Okay. Shortcut. Immediately play when falling below 30% health once per battle. That's actually really good? That seems pretty good to me. Hold on, who can take that? Energizing turn is insanely strong. I don't want to get rid of that. Oh, we don't need painted power on you anymore. Because everyone can just get that, normally. Ooh, that's gonna drop your health quite a bit. Probably worth it, though. Probably worth it. Oh, and that means we have to make sure we have the thingy. What's the thingy? What is it called? Painted power? We have to make sure we have painted power. What can we get rid of? Maybe critical burn? I think we might be close to 100% burn anyway. Break damage, no. Burning shots, we need that. Auto rush. I guess we don't need auto rush? But I do like auto rush. We don't need augmented aim because we're not doing free aim for damage. We're doing free aim for the stains. So we painted power. Yeah, look at chat. Chat doesn't give a fuck what I'm doing right now. They're on their own shit right now. That's cool. That's cool. I can't get mad at chat being disengaged when I've said the stuff that I've said about this game, you know?
Overflowing with energy.
Overflowing with energy. Okay, do we want to try hell again? It felt pretty good. That's so much! 70,000 AoE, man! And you're gonna die anyway, so I guess I might as well just... Phantom Strike? Cool. Only 30,000 EXP, though. These guys aren't really strong enough. So we'll avoid fighting them. Like, these guys are weaker than the guys we were fighting a bit ago. Sorry for not engaging when I was busy being occupied with unpaid domestic labor. What the fuck? I'm not the enemy here. I didn't poop the bed sheets.
Overflowing with energy.
Overflowing with energy. I like the hell move. Hey. Gotcha. It's gonna be Metal Gear or Deltarune next, and if we can finish the game today, which I doubt we can because there's probably like 8 hours more bullshit ahead of me, but if we can do that, we will take that vote today. Metal Gear.
Let's carve a path.
Which Metal Gear? We will start... How long is Metal Gear 1? Metal Gear Solid. The Metal Gear Solid games. First one. How long is the first one? 6 hours? Let's start with the first one, then. About 20 hours. 5 to 6 if you're good. Oh, you people.
Feel the embrace of fire.
20 burn? Oh my god, maybe we don't need that double burn. Maybe that's too much.
Watch out. Let's carve a path.
Man, these guys suck. No love for Hades 2. I've already beaten Hades 2. Not only have I beaten Hades 2, I've gotten 100% of the achievements. I've gotten all 3 statues. No love for Soap Song. What the hell is going on out here, man? It's like an Outer Wilds when the sun blows up. Dad. Dad. Yeah, I've just been promising Metal Gear Solid for so long. Also, I have done the first 2 chapters of Deltarune, so the first 6 hours or so would just be recap for me. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
The 32s.
Googanoob, I just think it's like a stupid phrase. No illegals on Stolen Land literally doesn't mean anything. Like, whether or not something is illegal has nothing to do with whether or not in the past the land was stolen. All land, if you go far back enough, is stolen land. Like, there's basically no land on Earth where there's been a directly peaceful lineage of people, like, claiming it the whole way through, you know? It's just a very, like, dumb non sequitur, in my opinion. Like, it's impossible to commit crimes when the land you're on was taken by other people. Well, then there'd be no crimes anywhere. Can you commit, like, rape on stolen land? Like, I don't, it doesn't seem to mean anything. It's just like a pithy little catchphrase. Diverts people's attention from the actual issue. The problem with, criminalizing people for illegal immigration isn't the fact that we stole the land or anything. It's totally unrelated. Perfect. Majora's Casket, you really should. It's one of my favorite games ever.
Let's carve a path.
Oh,
Worth it.
Now's our chance. Feel the embrace.
well, we're mowing our way through these guys, so that's good.
This will hurt.
The guitar feels out of place. I think it's okay. It's a good game, musically. And maybe even in some other respects. 125? Was that there from the beginning of the game? What direction do I have to go in? I guess this way? The one with the enemy? Can I just run past you? I kinda mog you.
Your father. He's at the tower.
Yes.
Maelle.
Oh, oh. Damn, that guy was like Shadow the Hedgehog. Did you see that?
Interesting.
What the fuck are you? I want that. Walk away from the thing. Thank you. The hell are you, man? Not very attentive. Do you think reading Warhammer's pulpy slash trash fiction? I don't understand. Are you asking me whether I think the Warhammer novels are pulpy? Do you need me to answer that? What is trash fiction? They're meant to be, like, fun and not that deep.
Useful.
Alright, Verso, we need you to whine about how your parents never let you play the piano, or whatever. You're supposed to be a painter! A painter! But no! All you want to do is play that stupid piano! That's what the paintress sounds like now. I guess I'm just asking if it's slop, lol. That's not what slop means. No, it's not slop. It's pulpy sci-fi. It's like readable at an 8th grade level, you know? It's not going to make your brain huge. There is nothing wrong with it. It is fine for stuff to be like that. This game was written at an 8th grade level. It's still got like 13 games of the year, Game of the Year awards. Bloodborne. I think you're not a good critic of literature, respectfully. I know, Ramsal, you've been mauling about my coverage of E33 for like weeks and weeks now. I'm aware that you disagree with my opinions on E33. Though you disagree with my point that this is written at an 8th grade level is pretty funny.
Nevrons from the Axon Islands. What are they doing here?
Good question.
Like Axon's their papa's creations, not Claire's.
I don't think you would appreciate, say, the Dark Tower. Oh, the height of literature, yes. Come on. The fuck are you? Alright, I take it back. This enemy is at least a 9th grade enemy.
Worth it.
Now's our chance.
Do I want to try for Hell, or yeah, I'm having fun with Hell. The Dark Tower is an amazing read, while, say, Hollow Knight can be written with crayons. What are you... What, you know when you talk like this, you radiate insecurity, right? So you like Dark Tower, and you like E33, and you think, what? That comparing this to a minimally written Metroidvania? What point are you trying to prove here, other than your emotional investment to the discussion, you know? Don't hit me. Well, thank God I'm over-leveled.
Time to end this.
Time to end this. Ah, we stunned you. Oh, that did nothing. Well, I'm at rank D. These nuts.
Chroma is flowing.
Chroma is flowing. I think you're impatient with stories. Ramzel, I appreciate your opinions on how I process stories. I'm sorry that I don't like Expedition 33s, but you have been non-stop on this. Do you not think that the ability to engage with my critique is in itself a form of literacy? Like, if you're reacting this negatively to my, well, certainly laid out, extensively laid out, criticisms of E33, is that not a kind of indictment of you? No, it's fine that you don't like that? I don't think it is fine. I don't think you think that it's fine that I don't like it. I think you think it's bad that I don't like it. And I don't even not like it that much.
Worth it.
The elements dance. Feel the embrace of fire.
Bonk. I think Vaush has some points, but I also think he's playing it up for the stream. No. If I wasn't streaming this, I would have dropped this game a long time ago.
Great.
I would have refunded it, probably. The first time I got hit with the Bloom and Lumiere, that would have been when I refunded it. I would have been like, oh, I've played this before. Ah, fuck. Oh, they got stuck.
Almost there.
Almost there.
Maelle?
Maelle.
Let's go.
Let's go. This way, right? Yeah. Oh, we're getting lots of color of Lumina. That's good. You truly are the strongest of us, Lena. A big part of encouraging people to read is breaking the snobbery and faux intellectual bullshit that's rested upon the hobby. To an extent, that's true. I do agree with that. Reading is no more innately intellectual than watching TV or movies or whatever else, even if it does demand a little bit more of your attention than watching a movie does. But at the same time, I do think that we need to be clear on the fact that right now, if you are watching a movie or a TV show, or reading a book that is marketed towards like a larger audience, the writers are treating you like an idiot. Like, and you know, an excellent way of seeing this is watching movies from ye olden days, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, that were marketed towards like a broader audience, and then compare it to what's marketed to a broader audience today. If you compare, well, blockbusters didn't exist back in the 50s the way they do today, so it's not like a full... You know what? I think you could even make this argument going back to like the 1980s. Legitimately, an Indiana Jones movie is much more considerate of your intelligence and patience and your ability to put things together than the average Marvel movie today. Even though both of those are the exact same type of movie. They're both like big... blockbuster, you know, like, yeah, everyone go to the theaters and see this. But the old films definitely expected more of you in terms of your ability to put stuff together or to understand like a pace or a beat. But nowadays it feels like so much of, especially in cinema, it is designed to treat you like an idiot. Like the way the music is always telling you what the mood is. Whenever a character is doing something sinister, it has to be accompanied by like the like, you know, the menacing horn, as it's like, you know, oh look, like the cinematography and the music are telling you that this is bad, you know. They're never letting you, like, make those calls. And to an extent, literature is in the same boat. But that's a claim that has to be moderated, because it's not like the average person in the 19th century was reading, like, high literature. The average person back then was not reading, like, fucking Dostoevsky or whatever. The average person back then was reading, like... was reading, like, Sherlock Holmes. They were reading, like, serialized fiction, you know, fun stuff like that. Yeah, penny dreadfuls. Though... Sherlock Holmes, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's books were better written than what people would consider, like, mass media today in terms of, like, books and stuff, you know? To be honest, Silksong did this as well. Silksong is not a narrative experience. It's not really comparable. Silksong isn't really about following a story. Silksong. What even is the last book that was massively popular with normie culture? Well, no one reads anymore, unfortunately, so, you know. Dude, I am rich. Twilight? It might actually be Twilight, yeah. Twilight. Hunger Games. Ooh, maybe the Hunger Games? Obviously, Harry Potter's up there. For sure, for sure. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Nuts, you say the damnedest stuff sometimes, you know that? I don't know, I'm just buying shit. I might come back and do more of this game for, like, completionist stuff off stream. Alleviating the pressure of playing this on stream might make me like this game more. It's possible that, like, the relationship this game has in my mind to streaming might be, like, diminishing it a little bit, which is just a component of the bias of the critic, right? I am certainly not an unbiased,
somewhere past the gardens.
Young people read a lot of manga today, I think. Probably, yeah. And a lot of manga and comics are written not even at an 8th grade level, to be clear. A lot of them are written at maybe like a 3rd or a 4th grade level. There are some manga that are very well written. Like, I am Chainsaw Man's biggest defender. I think that Chainsaw Man can be read at a 4th grade level, but to understand it, it's beyond 8th grade level. I know that sounds really dumb, but I do mean it. I think that there's, like, a very clear... yeah, I'm not saying a 4th grader should read it, you know, but I'm saying, like, there is a pretty clear gap between the ability to read and understand what is happening in Chainsaw Man versus understanding a lot of the subtext. And it's only... That's not... By no means is it the only manga that is like that, you know? That's just the example on my mind.
I can't sustain the expeditioners much longer.
Oh yeah, you've been doing this that whole fucking time.
We need to defeat them fast.
Merde. Oh, this area is huge. Yeah, sure. I'll clear the area. Why not? We're talking, we're chatting, we're having a good time.
Let's carve a path. My turn.
Now was our chance.
Ooh! Easy. I love how many people think Avatar 3 is peak cinema. Well, you know, Cameron's a good director. It's not bad by any means. And again, like, you know, something can be pulpy but still really good. Now, I haven't seen Avatar 2 or 3. I do want to see 3 because the lady looks really hot, and I want to have a goon sesh in the theater. But I haven't seen them. That being said, Terminator 2 is a phenomenal example of something that is like pulpy and written to a general audience, but also, in my opinion, very intelligent. I think that Terminator 2 is almost unrivaled in that, in being like, basically anybody can watch T2 and enjoy it and go like, oh, that was fun, but it is so well constructed to that end, you know? Like, it's just a masterpiece in building that. And that's tough. That's very tough. T1 still holds up too. Oh yeah, for sure. Just a very different type of movie. I do think, Fingolfin, I do think that I want to read The Lord of the Rings. I'm a little bit scared by... I'm scared saying that because I know that I have a very low attention span, and I am worried that I'm going to create pressure on myself in the same way that I did with this game, where it's like, oh, I said I'd read it, now I have to read it, or whatever. But I do want to read it. Kirk music. What about the Silmarillion? I don't know what the point of reading the Silmarillion would be if I haven't read The Lord of the Rings. I feel like, oh, like, what's the point of reading the lore book if I'm not going to engage with the actual legendary story?
Dance. Feel the embrace of fire.
On guard!
The god!
Prepare for annihilation.
Interesting.
Lord of the Rings is still super readable, though. Oh, yeah, I'm sure, 100%, yeah. It might be, like, unironically, it might be a little bit difficult for me to get into reading something that is not written at an 8th grade or thereabouts level. It's been a while since I've done it, you know? Keep in mind, like, I am not,
The most enticing challenge.
Alright. Okay, buddy. Oh, I didn't even get to start the fight. Suggesting that I'm out here reading, like, high literature every day, because that is not true.
Let's carve a path.
That heals me? Why is it playing 2 fucking musical tracks? Why did I get a 3rd turn? Huh? Why did... Why did I get a 3rd turn?
Overflowing with energy. Feel the embrace of fire. I'll do it.
Hey, stop. Okay. Alright. 21 burn on creation, man. 21 burn. If you play Warframe, I'll give you $12 more. I've played Warframe. I have like 200 hours in it. But that time in my life is over. What? That's so huge? I'm glad you're very impressed by this. To me, it's just another day in the life. The whole mod team plays Warframe. Well, yeah, gay people love Warframe. Okay, what if I lucked out and got an Earth stain? Fuck. Okay.
Ready to evade.
Ow.
Hurts.
Okay. How do we best... You're dead. We don't care about perfect recovery or leadership. No point in powerful. I guess we'll just heal Luna? Right? Yeah, healing. Oh, you look like shit. Wait, you have inversion. I can't heal you. That's right. That's right. I remembered the game. I remembered how the game works. Hey, they tried to fool me. Resistant to light damage, okay? How about void damage? Not resistant to that. Hey, stop. Stop. On God, but also stop. Okay, revive tint. Get you back up. Are you still inverted? How are you still inverted? What the fuck? You literally died and then came back.
I'll improvise.
The fuck is wrong with you? Well, if nothing else, we can fucking Elemental Genesis. This'll hurt.
Meet your reckoning.
Only 2 crits? Really? We're doing really good over here. Hey! Hey! It's always something with this fucking... My cursor isn't going red. See? It's not going red. Should I just try to kill him? High physical damage can break 1 hit. That was high physical damage. I agree with that. Stendhal. Didn't people say Stendhal was really good? That was indeed a lot of damage. Alright, you've got to finish it. Can I finish it? I don't know if I can, actually. I think I'm about to die, man. I think they're gonna pop. What if I got lucky? Mark? Mark? Okay. It didn't fix the problem. Alright, do your worst.
Careful, Maelle.
That wasn't that
Ready
bad.
to evade.
Nice! End the fight. Cool. Faster than strong. Always play twice in a row, but deal 50% less damage. Huh. There's got to be a good use case for that, but probably not in my current setup. It's going crazy out there. Was that God? I guess so.
Papa's over there. And the... Chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
Ah, we're fine. Dad! We're over-leveled? Thank God. Look, apparently we took down the Paintress like 20 levels too low.
Papa?
Papa?
Alicia.
Please. I just want you to understand what this canvas means to me.
I do understand. I know how powerful and intoxicating it is. How deeply attached we can become to the worlds we pour our hearts and souls into. I was enthralled, and it nearly killed me.
Doesn't mean you have to erase Verso's canvas.
Child, do you think I want to? After all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
Don't.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices. We do what we must.
Ramsal, you can absolutely feel things from character interactions
Grief often
in
blinds
literature
us.
written in 8th grade level.
And
And
we
also,
make
written in
choices
8th grade
we
level
can
does
never
not mean
take
poor
back.
literature.
You grieve for two.
I grieve for many.
The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children. But ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own. You cannot set the boundaries of their life for them.
After the fire, you wanted me to find new joy in life. And I tried. But I couldn't. Verso died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
Child, it will get better, I promise you. But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth. And it changes nothing. You can hate me. But that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you. Especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5!
I treat you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too!
I'm kind of with Renoir on this one. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard not to. Like, he's lost his wife to this insane, deranged, like, escapism. And now he's lost his daughter, too. And his daughter's like, well, no, this is the only choice. I can't be happy in the real world. You know, it's insane. It's time dilation. This, a millennia could pass in this canvas for all we know. And like a day is passed in the real world. You know, it doesn't fix anything. I'm pretty, if you killed Maelle in in this, like, she would pop back out in the real world. It's not like you kill them, they die in real life kind of deal. You know, they didn't kill Alicia by killing the paintress.
Enough. I said enough.
We should kill him before he summons all his power or whatever. We don't have to do the... Should have just decked him in the face while he was standing there. All right.
Let's carve a path.
A path. We should be over-leveled for this fight. We'll see. There are probably mechanics that are going to be difficult. Why is he going 3 times? There are still going to be mechanics that
The elements dance.
we're not ready for. Here, let's apply 20 burn on the first turn of the fight, huh?
Feel the impress. On fire!
Got the double crit.
Luna, careful.
Fuck. Hey, ow. Well, that sucked. Okay. Good start, good start. I tried to parry the jump and tried to jump the parry. What are you gonna do?
You can't do this yet.
Evangelion? Okay.
I'm not giving up.
Wasn't really prepared for that one, but that's fine. Revive Tint again, and we're gonna do a big heal.
Go again.
I should have shot one more time there. That's what your mom's. All right, big heal, big heal. If we get one more fire... Oh, hey, Vermin. You have news. Well, this is the final boss, so it better be good. Wait, what are you doing? Fighting the final boss of a game that's tormented me on stream for months. What's up? Call him out? No, no, no. Hit me with it. We're killing Hitler, yeah. Okay, we're rolling. We're rolling for Fire Stain. Yes!
Everybody, let's go.
It's Capella's Gotcha Day. We got her 1 year ago. Really? That's...
Nice.
That's crazy. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. Well, I'll go ahead and give her a big kiss when I see you later. Capella's so damn cute. Why is Renoir down to only 5 burn? Okay, I'll have to see those in a bit, Vermin. Fuck, why do I have, like, no AP? The Void Cross must have taken it all. Give some energy to Luna.
Ready to strike. Didn't really need it. Worth it.
Good.
Okay. We should be fine. What game is this? Israel 33. No, it's Expedition 33. The game of the year, haven't you heard? No crits.
Ready to evade.
You see how I missed the parry but switched to dodge? Did you see that shit?
That's better. Let's carve a path.
Give everyone power. Make everyone... Why'd I do that? Spicy.
Feeling better.
Okay. We have... We get a 3 1/4 chance. 75% chance. We get a elemental whatever the fuck. Okay? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be greedy. Yes! Cut it out.
We must accept things as they are, not how we want them.
Cut it out. God damn it.
What would Vaush have wanted? Truly.
Okay, doesn't Maelle have an attack that gets rid of shields, right? It doesn't matter because we still have to cycle through the shields here to get the extra attack.
My turn.
Okay, we're gonna do this just to give some AP over to Luna. Oh fuck. Wait. Hold on. Yes! Oh.
Okay.
When did you become so stubborn?
This will hurt.
Okay. Alright. This is... What this is right here, this is a lore strike, okay? Stendhal. We're sending you to the next phase, Dad. Well,
Stop this insanity. It's time to go home.
it's pretty okay, Vermin, but if you're the kind of person who would look at this and say JRPG slop, you probably wouldn't like it.
But this is beginning to irk me.
Fuck. He keeps regenerating.
Yeah, that was pretty
Maybe we
bullshit.
Focus on the axons first.
Kill the ads first. Classic strat. This is beginning to kirk me.
No, she can't.
Mama.
Hi.
You're going to kill yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
I'm still with Renoir on this one. This is insane. I don't think he's conveying his point properly. She's with us, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, I know. Mecha battle, mecha battle. Hey? Wait, you can't do this. This is what we're in. Okay, bye.
Chroma's flowing.
Oh, okay. Fucking, alright. Shit, what do we do? We probably want to heal everyone, right? Probably? Yeah. Oh, we have 2 gradient charges. Do I want a Tree of Life? No. We're not going to use these just yet. It's not worth it yet. So... Earth? Hold on. Mark is fantastic. Fire. Fire again. That's not fantastic. 3 fire. I'm still... Wait, it is fantastic. That's for revitalization. Let's go.
Everybody.
Yes. Full heal and regen. Oh, shit. I always miss these kinds of attacks. Okay, not too bad. And we got regen. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, get defenseless up. Okay, what's the plan here? Do we need leadership right now? We actually don't. We do not need leadership. We also don't need powerful. Everyone still has powerful. Do I want to reapply powerful? Do I want a phantom star? Do I just want to go for phantom stars? Perfect break? I could just start building up the break bar. Do I want to assault 0? I'm going to Phantom Stars. And I'm going to do this not because it is optimal, but because I think it'll build up my perfection meter the best. Yeah! Okay. So we want to apply Hell. If we get a lightning or an ice. Nah, because then we don't have enough, enough AP. Okay, so we're just gonna take Help. Yeah, Help. Burn.
Let's spill some ink.
Okay. Just a classic Swift Stride? Yeah. Set it up for a never Stendhal or whatever. Always on some shit, man. Ow. 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 That's not good. That's really bad. That's also pretty bad. Don't we have a revive? Revive. Revive. Okay, come on, man.
Thanks.
Oh boy. Okay. Gradient? What gradient could I use? Oh my god, she has a revive. I completely forgot. Holy shit. Thank you for letting me know. Phoenix down.
I'm back.
Nice. Okay. That brought them back. Mods can hijack, Pitbot. Should we Stendhal? Or should we Phantom Strike? Do we want to Stendhal or Phantom Strike? The gradient charge from Phantom Strike seems more valuable to me than the raw damage.
Annihilation.
Also, it puts me in defensive stance.
Careful now.
I do not know these patterns. Alright, well now we need to get her up.
You can do better.
Oh boy. Oh fuck, wait, this one like wiped me before. Maelle gets 3 energy per parry. Sheesh. Okay, Virtuo Strike will put me in... do I want to... I think I do, because I'm gonna get a full heal afterwards anyway with Luna. Okay, we're Virtuo Striking plus Stendhal. No damage here, but it puts us in Virtuose.
Dance begins.
And then we can Stendhal. Send it! Woo!
Not looking good.
Woo! Okay, hold on. Do we want to play it super greedy and take advantage of the fact that he's going to break and use Elemental Genesis? I think we do! Wait, is he not going to break? Uh-oh, I might have miscalculated. Fuck! Why didn't that do anything? Nah, whatever.
Ali, look at Alicia. She can't be here. It's supposed to be you and me. You against me.
This is going to fucking suck.
Go home, Renoir. Go paint something else.
Why am I the only one who sees this?
Yep. Ah, that wiped us. Rip. Alas. No one-shot. No one-shot arena. Super fun fight, though. I'm not complaining. All right.
Worth it.
I don't know why he gets to go 3 times. Some artifact of the... I don't know. Well, let's apply Powerful then.
No time to lose.
Double crit! 90k. Okay, this one's pretty easy for us now, right? No. I was thinking of a different one. Rip. Okay. Can we get enough AP on Maelle? Yeah, that attack absorbs all AP or whatever. Here, okay. We're gonna do what we did last time. Small energy tint to her. Kinda sucky. I swear to God I got that one. Well, she lived because we healed. That's pretty good. Could be worse. This song does slap, though.
Worth it.
Do I want to Stendhal off of Stanceless? Probably not. Probably not worth it. We'll switch stride. Okay, just one fire. One fire. Nice! Revitalization.
Everybody, let's go.
Give everyone shell plus heal. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Nice! 100,000 damage on the counter. Thank you, Virtuose. All right, Stendhal. Now's your time. We're going to send you into phase 2 real early this time. No crit on that, unfortunately. We are about to break you, though.
Time to end this.
God, to end this. Yeah, well, sure, why not? Yeah, here we go.
We must accept things as they are, not how we want them to be.
Ready to evade.
What would Vaush have wanted? Truly.
It's just fun to watch, huh? I mean,
Okay.
there's nothing wrong with spectacle. They put a lot of effort into sick-ass spectacle. The spectacle is indeed sick-ass. You know, what can you be mad about? I think this should stun.
Prepare to meet your
Nice.
Let's carve a path. Time to end this. Worth it.
En garde!
En garde.
When did you become so stubborn?
The elements dance.
Thermal transfer. Get another turn.
The elements dance.
Oh my god, so much fire. Stop! Fire over and over. Alright, mayhem it is then.
Let's carve a path. Luna, careful.
Ow. The Hulk? Oh my god, that just wiped me. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What the fuck?
I won't lose a dip.
Well, lost a building? Yeah, no kidding. Jesus Christ.
Let us stain them.
Not the best. We'll heal anyway.
On me!
God, the timing on that, man.
Coming.
What Vaush have wanted? Truly.
Yeesh. Nah, he's got this in the back right chat. Well, we're still fine, though we did lose our revive on Maelle, which kind of sucks.
En garde!
Yeah. Luna's going to die from this next attack. If I don't heal her. Uh-oh. Well,
I'll do
When
it.
did you become so stubborn?
I don't know, guys. I don't know. We have no AP. The fucking black hole attack, man. I always get hit by it.
Ready to strike.
I won't disappoint.
I'll do it.
Nice! Not completely washed, maybe, possibly, perhaps.
Lune, watch out!
Oh, fuck. Oh. Is that gonna send you into phase 2?
Take cover.
Oh. Oh. Ugh. Let me out of here, man. Let me out!
Truly.
That hurts.
Yeah?
Everybody, let's go.
En garde!
How the fuck did that put me in virtuose stance? Wait, does somebody... How did breaking a shield put me in... Is that my weapon? Weapon ability? Oh, fuck, I gotta keep that in mind. Well, wait, how do I make use of that, then? I guess I'll Meso Forte? Because... Yeah. Ow.
Let's have some fun.
It's called Barrier Breaker for a reason. I don't remember
Ready
everything.
to evade.
Stop this insanity. It's time to go home.
It's okay. Phase 2. Phase 2. Okay, Mom shows up. Mom?
Ready to strike. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna powerful. Wait, why don't I get a second turn? I don't understand how this game works. What the fuck? After I attack, I get a second turn. Why didn't I get a second turn? What the hell? That was your second turn?
Watch out.
The elements dance.
Oh. Do I heal or... I could get a heal plus shell plus regen, or I can apply hell, or I... God, it's really tough to not do Genesis. But I feel like the safe play here is revitalization. You know what? I'm gonna play it safe. I don't have Maelle's revive anymore. Shell, regen, everything. Give me everything. Okay, Maelle still has Virtuose. We're gonna give her and everyone. Powerful?
No time to lose.
All right, Maelle. Here's your chance. Big hit, big Stendhal. Ooh. And ready for break. That was like half your health bar, man. Okay, I was panic hitting the gradient counter button that whole time. I genuinely don't know why the game let that work.
Chroma is flowing.
Sheesh. Okay. Well, we have a pretty easy break here, and I can use Maelle to revive Verso. Yeah, I think that's the play.
Prepare to move your
For sure, for sure. Do I want to Phoenix Flame rather than you? No, 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 no. That's too valuable. But when would I get a chance to use it otherwise? No, I'll keep it. I'll just do a regular revive.
Still need your help.
Let's carve a path.
Is there a value in using leadership here? Probably not. You know, I'll just perfect recovery. Full heal. Okay. Okay. What do we do here? What do we do here? What do we do here? Tree of Life? No. Tremor? No. Yeah. Well, we can still thermal transfer. Bring it back. If we get an Earth Stain here... Well, wait. We don't need an Earth Stain. We can actually just... Hell? Do we Hell? Do we Gradient Charge? I'm gonna save my Gradient Charges. I'm gonna waste some Gradient power. $30, burn.
ready to evade.
God damn it. Alright. Use the restroom if you need to.
Look at Alicia, she can't be here. It's supposed to be you and me. You against me.
I really hope Maelle is able to survive this. She's got Shell and Regen.
Why am I the only one who sees this?
Okay. Please?
Let's carve a path.
Okay. I should have Gradient Charge there. Okay, that's fine. We bring Luna up.
This will hurt.
Luna is not going to get to go before the next turn. Fuck. Okay, wait. We're not exactly high up on health. What do we do then? Radiant attack. Okay, let's Virtuose Strike. Stendhal would do a lot of damage right now. Like a lot of damage. Maybe... Okay, hold on. Okay, super defensive play. We go into Phantom Strike because it puts us in defensive stance, so we're more likely to survive the follow-up, which means that if we survive, we can use our remaining 2 Gradient Charges to Phoenix down everyone else. I think that's a good play. It gives us 50% damage resistance, so we have an effective health pool of 3,400, which is higher than the others. I think that's the right play. Well, thankfully it only targeted one person.
Let me explode.
Damn it, this sucks. I really want to use her to heal. Maybe I should. You know what? I will. It kind of sucks, but... No! I don't even have the AP for it! I would have to Tree of Life. Is it worth it? Okay, insane play, I think it's worth it. Even if it doesn't affect Maelle.
A storm is coming.
And this gives us the AP that we need, and the stains that we need to Elemental Genesis. Huge. What the fuck? Skinny ass bitch.
Ready to strike.
I'm not going to bother getting her up because she'd be at half health. I'm going to use the health that I have. Instead, I'm just going to... Phantom Stars. Hope this knocks you into the next phase or whatever. It does not. Or does it? I don't know, man. Oh! You're dead! Damn! You're playing dead. Good way of giving her agency at the end of the fight. That was pretty sick. I think I played that reasonably well.
Ironic. Your mother was the one who saved me when I lost myself in a canvas.
Who is this bitching around? Is she just dresses like that?
She taught me how to safely use our gift.
Oh, Berman, do you know if you have the D&D game? Like, am I coming over in the afternoon or the evening?
Too close to the sun. We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation.
Gotcha, Vermin. That's cool.
And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price. Yet, here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me. This is not a game.
Does anyone else think it's a little bit weird that this world has so much magic that you can create canvases of life and thousands of people inside those canvases that are living life in a parallel reality, but they couldn't get the magic to heal Alicia after the burn? Like, it seems like it's just like a regular burn victim. Like, there's no fucking way in the Paris that they live in, they cannot, like, you know, heal her ability to speak at the very least.
You think you know what's at stake, but
Just
you
not
don't.
how magic works.
Precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on. It'll just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
67 years. "67 years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted. I persisted. Do you know why? Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind? This is what I see every day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas. Clair fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost. Verso's death broke us. Want it to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. I can't lose them either. I've lost too much. Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
Papa, I don't want to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
Aren't you... At what point are you done with the fantasy world? That doesn't sound... That sounds like megacope. Come on. That's like you're dipping into opium and you're like, dude, I literally just want more. Like, come on. There are a lot of questions that I would really like the game to answer or address or something. For one, and this is the big one, are the lives in the painting real? Like, is there an accepted definition of a soul? And do these entities have it? Or are they just indistinguishable facsimiles of living things? Because it's magic, anything could be possible. Are they philosophical zombies or not? I would like to know that, because they seem sentient. Well, that's the point. They're philosophical zombies, theoretically. Like, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't be able to know. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. It doesn't really answer that. I guess I'm kind of curious. Like, magic exists. They're sustained via the magic. Does it matter? It matters enormously. Yes. They're sentient creatures. Do not tell me what you think they are. I'm saying I want the game to talk about it. You're speaking as though you have the authority of the game behind you, but the game has not investigated this, okay? Whether or not they're philosophical zombies. If they aren't philosophical zombies and they are truly sentient, obviously you can't destroy the painting. But at the same time, a lot of the people have only been allowed to exist in the painting because of the predominance of the magic that is given to them by the painters. If the painters abandoned this canvas, how long would it take before it decayed? Because if all of these beings are sentient, the implication then would be the gods have a moral responsibility, the painters have a moral responsibility to sustain the world. The game forced to think about it yourself. Okay, but they're not really engaging with that right now. Right now, what they're engaging with is whether or not Renoir is justified in pulling Alicia out of the painting, to which the answer is yes. Oh my god, yes. His wife and his daughter stumbling around like zombies, their minds transferred into a separate dimension just because they're sad about the death of their son/brother. Oh my god, holy shit, he's in the right. He's so in the right. But is he justified in destroying it? Well, the game is treating this like the same question, but they're two separate questions.
I want to trust you, but
You can.
keep the light on.
That is
for
a
you.
normal thing to say to a 16-year-old kid, nuts. You're just saying shit.
I hope you find peace. Hold on to each other.
Verso!
I'm sorry.
Buddy. Hey, buddy. You're paint on the canvas. What do you think you're doing? Hold on, this is interesting. What happens when they try to leave? Oh, okay. We're on the other side. We're on the thin layer of paint that separates Paris from Renoir. Not Renoir, sorry, Lumiere. Huh. It's time to stop painting. It's time to stop. So I assume this is young Verso. This is like him exploring his own memories. Maybe? Very pretty background. Last remains of his soul. That makes sense. Why are you all telling him? We've removed spoiler blocks on the game.
You're tired of painting, aren't you?
Man, I thought that Verso's soul being left in the painting was more of a like passive magical effect, not that there was a fragment of his sentient soul continually maintaining the world. So that does kind of imply that the canvas needs, on some level, active magical, like, sustaining, basically. Also, can you really say that the creations within the painting are fully ensouled if they don't have this? Like, they must be operating on a lower level, right? They can't do magic the same way the painters can. There are some things they can't do just by virtue of existing on a lower level. I guess you could still have a soul even if you can't do the same kinds of magic as the gods can. Lune does paint magic all the time. That's a different type of magic. Different type of magic. Totally different. Hmm. Can you create something the same as God did IRL? Well, I don't think God is real. If you were going to ask me, like, do I think that the soul of a human is the same, I guess categorically, as the soul of a deity, I guess it would kind of depend on your definitions. But we all have like a different level past which we would no longer extend those considerations, right? Like, if you kept creating subdivisions of a soul, if you use your magic to create people and they use their magic to create people and so on, eventually you would reach a kind of life that is so infinitesimal that it's difficult for you to consider it equal to yourself. I don't know. These are questions that are like way beyond the scope of this game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mean that as an insult to the game. I mean, like, these questions are, like, the game would need to engage with them totally, rather than them just being, like, an element of the story. You know, you would have to spend a lot of time with that. Because there are some questions there that get really uncomfortable if you think about it. Like, I think most people would probably agree that if we could create true artificial intelligence, that would potentially be a kind of personhood, right? Like, if you built a big computer, beep, boop, ba, 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 and then it had thoughts and feelings and emotions and stuff, like, okay, sure, yeah, you've created, like, mechanical sentience. Sure, great. Cool. But, like, what if you made an AI and then the AI said, like, I have now created subroutines that have their own sentience. I have created within me like 63 billion of them. And you're like, okay. And the AI is like, this now, like, my consciousness now has a population greater than the entire world. So more resources should be, morally, more resources should be dedicated to sustaining me and my needs and the needs of the subroutines that I have built, which have their own autonomy and sentience, equal or greater than that of any human, than the rest of humanity. Like, the rest of humanity is now like a inefficient, spread out nothingness compared to the total amount of sentience within what I am, basically. And then all those subroutines create their own subroutines and say, oh my God, you know, past a point, it's like, what are we even talking about? We just have to blow you up. You know, I'm unplugging you. We're cutting the power. I'm not dealing with this. Okay. Kill 63 billion entities in one swoop. I mean, I don't know what you really do with that. We're not really capable of grappling with these concepts.
I'm tired too.
Oh, wait, you...
That's...
Oh, I assumed it was just... Okay, you followed through.
You shouldn't be able to be here.
Mamon's gift.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are. Not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
He saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body with no...
There has got to be some kind of magic that can fix you, dude. You people are like gods. You're creating whole universes. There is no way that you don't have like a healing magic cast or some family that can heal your throat. That's just crap. I wish there was a throwaway line of that because it just seems unbelievable to me that there'd be no way of fixing that. I don't know.
voice and...
Their magic only works in the canvas? No, not their magic, other people's magic. They said that there are writers and there are painters, so maybe there are guilds of like lots of professions that use magic in some way, like healers. I doubt the only kind of magic in the real world here is creating another dimension. Like that'd be pretty wild, right? The only kind of magic is creating another dimension. So what? Does the musicians guild they build new universes through music or something? Like no, I'm sure that somebody out there could heal her. They might all have like a bad relationship. The writers started to find the manner. Yeah. Wouldn't that be a cool line though? If they were like, you know, if only we had a better relationship with the medics or something. Yeah, you know what? I'm just yapping. You know, I'm just yapping. Just something like, you know, or like the medic clan is like their powers are so vaunted and so desired that other people like monopolize them or whatever.
future.
You're Maelle. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here, I have a chance to live.
If that was a line that gave me take the piss out of it, I don't really think so. No, that makes sense. It's a world where magic exists. Why is this burn victim incapable of speaking? Well, because the magical abilities are very rare, like kind of guarded cast secrets, and this family, this house, is not on good terms with the healers. I don't know. That seems fair to me.
So to live. Up there, I merely exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa.
Papa.
It's time to stop painting.
Could you leave?
So
Whoa! Oh, you're so desperate to spend time with your brother that you would threaten him to keep him from giving the fragment of his soul a rest? Whoa, okay, hold your fucking horses, Maelle. You're getting a little bit crazy over there. Like that's his, if he wants to die, that's his choice given the circumstances. What do you want to do? Keep him here hostage? Like he keeps trying to kill himself and you keep reconstituting him so that you can live forever with your brother? Holy shit.
Papa also said, hold on to each other.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in
Is it his choice to kill everyone in the painting too?
your blind
If it takes the active effort of the remaining fragment of his soul to keep this canvas alive, isn't that pretty fucked? Like there's a little boy just constantly maintaining the canvas. I don't know. It's pretty... Yeah, it's pretty bad. Honestly, magic in this world just seems fucked up, like on every level. Like, borderline, there's like no good use case for any of this magic. All of it, it's like, we can create torment nexuses. We can create torment nexuses that require portions of our soul to suffer for eternity. We can torture other people by making ourselves feel tortured too. Like, all right, great, phenomenal fucking magic, great. But if he stops painting, everyone dies. Isn't there a short story about this, like a perfect society that's created off the suffering of one little kid? What's that one called? Omelas? Yeah. The ones who walk away from Omelas, yeah. That's basically what they're doing here.
I'm sorry.
Are we really doing this, man? Maelle, what is your end game here? If you fight and win, all he's gonna do is seek this out again once he comes back. He can't die. You are here because of him. This is literally like you see a guy about to shoot himself in the head, and to stop him, you point a gun at his head. It's the fucking bit. Put that gun down! What are you going to do that he wasn't trying to do already? No, she can force him not to, which is even more fucked. That's true. She's a god. She can rewrite reality and make him forget all of this if she wants to. Okay, can I be real here? I feel like this is really fucked up no matter what. And the only way to deal with it is like maximalist rejection of the premise. The canvas has to go. Like it is suffering magic. It is magic that creates suffering. The magic just shouldn't be used. Nobody should ever make canvases ever. You build a pocket dimension that can only exist through the suffering of the god who created it, and then inevitably everyone in there will also suffer. Either they get toyed with or played with by the gods above, or they die again or whatever. But like that's the only. It's the only thing that can happen. I don't get why people think there's ambiguity in this choice. That's not necessarily true, I don't think. No, there is ambiguity in this choice, because you could make the argument that you shouldn't be able to kill thousands or millions of people and their existence just because of the soul of one little boy. But like, yeah, I feel like this magic literally just shouldn't exist. But no, do I actually believe that though? Because in a way, that's life. Like, we live to suffer, but I defend life conceptually. I guess my support for life, my like maximalist, life is good no matter what position in the real world, is kind of built on the assumption that life doesn't require some kind of like cosmic suffering. You know what I mean? Like, life can suffer, but there is nothing innate about life that causes suffering on a cosmic scale. It's sort of, life on its own is potentially morally neutral, you know? Well, I don't know. If I found out that all of life on Earth was sustained by the fragmentary suffering of one higher being that created us, I guess my position would be, that fucking sucks, dog, but you're not ending life on Earth over that. I'm really sorry, but you're gonna have to suffer. But is that my real position, or is that like self-interest, because I don't want to die? Well, you know, then you have to, it was like the Vogue, the fail, what is it called? The veil of, what's the philosophical concept where you measure like justice in a society by assuming that you become a random member of it? The veil of ignorance, yeah, the veil of ignorance. But you're making this choice now as a god being, not a painted one? Yeah, I guess I'm still having difficulty, like, reconciling with the idea that the creatures in the painting are morally equal to the creatures that created the painting. Because I don't know if... I don't know how much that's true. I think... maybe it's fully true. Maybe I should just proceed on the assumption that it's completely true. Well, you remember Maelle was not born of the paintress, but the two painted people. Yeah, but she's the soul of Alicia. Like, she may have inhabited the body of the child of two painted people, but her soul is that of a god. Okay, in a practical sense, what are the outcomes here? If the canvas is maintained, Maelle rules as a god here. Her father has left her. Her mother might stay. And they both live here to maintain their family, the like constructed version of their family. Doing this, her mother doesn't stay. Maybe she pops in and out. But Maelle has said she only wants to be in here for a little while longer. That's a fucking lie. I hope everyone this is a 16-year-old girl saying, "Leave me with my escapism. I promise I'll be done soon." Obviously, that's a lie. Total fucking bullshit there. So she's gonna be in here until she gets dragged out, which means this might all just end up happening again. If she stays here, her goal is to stay with Verso. She is probably going to rewrite reality to make that possible. Verso is immortal, can't die, and also wants to end everything. So how does she deal with that without rewriting Verso's personality in some way? Can she even do that? Does she imprison him? Does she just has to keep him in prison or something? It seems she can make it so Verso can die, but she never would. She would not do that. She would never allow Verso to die because then there'd be no point to any of this. She would leave if Verso was gone. But if the canvas is destroyed, what then? There would be no more canvas of Versos. There's no way of seeing Verso again. Not really. Not with his soul. There'd be no way of accessing his spiritual remnants. You could create other canvases, and you could probably create Verso in other canvases too. But it would not be informed by his soul. It would just be a painting. It would just be you'd be creating a new person. There'd be no tie to it. Man, this sounds really dumb, but I feel like if I had complete power over the situation, the most moral thing that I could do would be to kill Renoir, Alicia, all of them, to end the family line, because this is an evil magic. This is a deeply, deeply evil magic, and it can only be used for evil. Like, all of them should be killed. So no one can use it again. You have to salt the earth. There's too much, like, potential. It's demonic. But that's not an option. It sounds crazy. Do you think it might be better to keep the canvas just so that it ruins the life of Alicia and Renoir? That it rots them away, and maybe that might just distract their attention away from other canvases? Like, maybe the evil can be contained just to this one canvas, rather than if they left this one, they would go and make more and more and potentially spread that destruction. Clea's still wreaking havoc out there? Yeah. You keep this one canvas just so there's only one torment nexus, or potentially fewer torment nexus than others. Maelle stays here. Renoir quits the job. Aline kills herself, leaving just what, Clair? Maybe Clair never has children? Maybe the magic dies here? I think I'm thinking about this a little bit beyond the scope of the intended game experience a little bit. Jesus Christ. Dude, their magic is like crazy evil. It's so bad. Sorry. Their magic is really, really, really evil. It's super, super evil. How the music turned off? Because I clicked out a window. How is the magic bad? You, as a painter, you have to commit a portion of your soul indefinitely, which is at least somewhat sentient, to toiling for infinite time into maintaining a magical pocket universe where everything inside exists at the whim of a higher dimension of creatures that treat you as lesser. You can't give up on the project. I guess their magic is only evil insofar as the concept of being a god is evil. But it is a deeply hierarchical concept, you know. You're creating a hierarchy. Like a really bad one. Like the worst one possible, basically. Renoir is also wrong, though. Renoir is handling all of this terribly. Do you think destroying the canvas amounts to genocide, though? Yeah, probably, yeah. But what if letting this continue creates more genocides down the line? If we're only talking about keeping the family together and the mental well-being of Alicia and Aline and everyone else, destroying the canvas is objectively the correct answer. If we were not also thinking about the well-being of the painted people, destroying the canvas is what needs to happen. If we're operating on the assumption that the creatures in the canvas are sentient and deserve moral consideration, then things get more complicated, because now we're talking about, like... But also, man, what is Maelle going to do with this canvas now that it's left up to her? It's really wild to watch the many interpretations of this ending. Destiny thought the people of the canvas had to be soulless homunculi, or else the world would be as terrifying as you described. I mean, I think it is. I think like morally, I want to reject the idea that they have souls, but I just don't think that's true. I think they do, which is really unfortunate. It's really bad. It's really... And Maelle is going to fuck this world up. She just drew her weapon on Verso. Vaush, that's not the point. It's either save one boy or save the whole world. No, it's so much more than that. It's not just about, it's not just that. It's not just that. It goes so much farther than that. No matter what, inevitably, this canvas is going to die. Now or then. I guess in the real world, the universe is going to end eventually, but... Why does it matter since Verso willingly put his soul into it? Because that Verso is dead. That was the real Verso, and real Verso is dead. And now his soul is just toiling away forever. Aren't you tired? God damn it, it's the fucking abortion question again. It's the violinist. It's the violinist with the blood tubes hooked up to the person in the car crash. But it's on a much bigger scale. Like, can you do abortion if you've been unwillingly impregnated with an entire universe? It wasn't unwilling, though? Well, now it is, because the soul of Verso that is maintaining the canvas does not have agency anymore. All he can do is paint. What remains of Verso as an autonomous entity wants it to end. Is there any chance at all that Maelle is able to live normally here for some time? To be fair, the shrouded boy in some areas is his soul, and in some convos he wants the canvas to heal. Yeah, Maelle, the paintress went insane. Maelle's going to go insane too. The whole thing's gonna happen again. Maelle is going to be stuck here for decades, centuries, and eventually Renoir is going, or her sister is going to have to come in after her anyway. And Verso doesn't even want to be a part of it. The whole point is to spend time with Verso, and Verso doesn't even want to be a part of it. Verso actively wants to die. He's trying to end the canvas. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. It kind of seems like this canvas is fucked no matter what. Like, I think maybe there isn't even a moral consideration to be had over whether or not it's a genocide to end to stop the canvas, because it's inevitable that it does. Either Maelle goes crazy in here and eventually has to be torn from it, and in that process the canvas gets ravaged further, or it is fucking doomed. This canvas is doomed no matter what. So maybe it's right to destroy the canvas, not because it's not genocide, but because the genocide is inevitable and it's possible that we're creating much more suffering down the line. And then what happens then? Maelle, after 1,000 years in here, goes out into the real world and then does what? Does she paint more or enter more paintings? How fucked is the world then? Is that better? With like every one of the painters now is this like traumatized, insane person? Aline, Alicia, Renoir, all of them are like they're just living out trauma forever? Is it not better that it ends here rather than 1,000 years of mental torment before that continues? Delaying a genocide is still a moral positive? Maybe. Possibly. But that really depends on the details, doesn't it? Like, if you knew for a fact that 10 million people were going to suffer and die, and you had the ability to press a button to end it painlessly and immediately for all of them, and you knew, magically you knew, it was 100% the case they were going to suffer and die, there's no way this gets evaded. All you would be doing is reducing the suffering to nil, basically. The thing is that in the real world, we can't actually know that's the case. Do we know Maelle will never come to her senses? I don't know. Fuck, this game really is Israeli. Yeah, no, I don't know. It seems unlikely that she would. You can use the same argument in favor of wiping out all life on Earth to prevent future suffering? Not really, because in life on Earth, we're not, like, guaranteed to suffer, but in this case, the suffering seems pre-baked. What good ending is there here? What good ending is there to waiting out universal entropy? I don't think what you're describing really cuts at the nature of the issue. Like, we're not talking about in the long run, the sun will engulf the earth. I understand that. We're talking like right now, it looks like what we're witnessing is potentially the beginning of a new age of terror on this reality, where a new god, poisoned by trauma, rewrites reality to keep Verso alive so she can continue not dealing with his death in the real world, and then warps reality around her to sustain that. Like, we're not dealing with like the long-term, you know, entropy of the cosmos. We're dealing with the immediate usurping of this canvas by this girl, who I do not trust even slightly. Verso lives out an eternity of torment. Verso's soul lives out an eternity of torment. She may get herself together, why not trust her? Because she just drew a sword on Verso! Verso, that's what's left of her brother, and she just threatened him because he wanted to die, but he can't die like this. The whole point is and we already know, given enough time, she will lose her mind. Aline lost her mind, and she's far stronger than Alicia is. Think of Luna and Monaco, you really want to restore them? You are not engaging with the scope of this question. This is so much, there's so much more at stake than any of this shit, okay? We're talking about, like, very long-term, it goes so much beyond, so far beyond that. Why do you assume everyone in this world is doomed to suffer? Because Maelle is not trustworthy. She is using her trauma as an excuse to escape into an escapist fantasy world built by her brother because she's desperate to spend time with him. But she is currently threatening that same brother, or what remains of him. She's already indicating that she would keep him alive against his wishes as like a plaything. Like, oh, you have to be my brother forever. In addition, we know she'll go mad. This has been explicitly stated many times, that if a painter stays in their canvas for too long, they will go mad. And we know that Alicia is much weaker than Aline. Aline took a few hundred years to go mad, and she is far stronger than Alicia. How long does she have? She can't be trusted. What's more, like, can she even repair this painting? This painting is so fucked, but it's destroyed because of a battle between Aline and Renoir, both of whom are stronger than Alicia. Can Alicia even, like, fix the damage in the painting, or is she just going to be the master of a broken world where all she can ever hope for is to just enslave and enchain her brother and sit beside him against his wishes, living out a fantasy life in the manor or something? Why are we just taking into account the wishes of Maelle and Verso and not Luna and Ciel? Because Maelle and Verso are literally on a different level. They're immortal, and they have abilities that warp reality around them. Their considerations have a greater impact. Why does that matter? What do you mean, why does that matter? Come on, this is a different, might is not right. Stop! I'm gonna get fucking mad at you, okay? This is a conversation that is taking place at levels that you can't understand. I'm not running it back like 6 fucking tiers of discussion before to like reiterate myself for your sake. You have to catch up. That's kind of like saying slavery is justified because if God is real, God said in Exodus you can enslave people. You are making me so mad right now. You have no idea what I'm talking about. Go back to fucking 8th grade literature, okay? Maybe this game isn't written at an 8th grade level because clearly we're leaving behind all the fucking 13-year-olds, all right? Don't fucking argue with me. You seem insistent the world is screwed either way. We know the world is screwed either way because we know Maelle has to eventually leave. I guess if she dies, the painting still lives on because of Verso's soul. The best case scenario, I think, if she stays here, is that she leaves when she's ready, and then they never ever go in this painting again. And I don't know if I believe they can do that. What if Aline and Alicia and Renoir just use this painting as a proxy battle forever, tearing it apart bit by bit as they intermittently escape to it? They've been here for hundreds of years in canvas time, just an infinite, eternal war going on forever. The canvas will eventually be destroyed. Renoir once said once Maelle leaves, the painting will be destroyed. Even if Maelle stays, you're only prolonging the inevitable. Yeah. Do we want a mentally healthy Alicia to leave this painting or a tortured one? You know what? It's fucked up, but I think that's actually the only real question. Because it's true. Renoir did say he would destroy the painting no matter what. That's an inevitable outcome. We have to take him at his word. It's just a matter of when Alicia leaves. And Alicia potentially has the ability to do a lot of damage in the future, too. So it's really just about her mental state leaving the painting. Like, it's given her godly powers, it seems like the main thing that we should be concerned with is, does she leave this painting in a state that allows her to inflict more suffering on more people in the future? Like, is she leaving the painting in a mental state that will cause more harm in the long run? And if that's the question, it seems like destroying the canvas right now is the correct answer. Not for any not because it's not a genocide, it would be, but if that's a foregone conclusion, what if her leaving in a bad mental state, like 100 or 200 years from now, ends up like producing a worse situation down the line? You know, what if she creates like another canvas or something else? I don't. Job off her hands, if only. I mean, she probably wouldn't leave. She'd just die in the canvas. Yeah, but I don't know what the game's going to do. Is she gonna... I'm actually gonna ask. Chat, if I destroy this canvas, does Alicia die with it? Or is she forced out? No? Okay, she's forced out. Gotcha. It's now or never. It is now or never, isn't it? This is the only chance, this is the only time that Verso will ever be able to make this choice for her. Isn't it? Like, Verso will never again have the ability to end things here. If we deny him the chance to make this choice right now, it will be left to worse powers than him. Worse powers in worse mental states than him. This is the only chance that he gets. She won't let him try again? No, nah, she wouldn't. Verso deserves to die? I think... Okay, I've made my decision. This is the only time, this will literally never happen again. This is the only time that a man gets to make this decision rather than a god. In any other timeline, in any other circumstance, a god would be the one to pull the plug on this canvas. This is the only time that it can be a man, and the only time that it can be the person who first created it. It's the closest thing we can have to agency. It's the closest thing we can get. There are no good endings here. That being said, she is a lot stronger than me, so... Like, I have a support build.
Here we go.
I play again? I guess I do have pretty high speed. I hope I don't lose.
Verso, stop! You can't just decide this for everyone!
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other.
You know, honestly, fuck you, Maelle. This has nothing to do with everyone else. You know perfectly well why you're here. You goddamn lying piece of shit. Okay. I missed, like, all of those, but thankfully, it was not a lot of damage. Man, she had a whole life here, don't be mean. Don't get mad at me as though this is an easy choice or that I didn't treat it respectfully, okay?
What about Lune and Ciel and Monoko? What about Esquier?
Ciel was right. Grief blinds us. All you see are walls.
Nice of her to not, try very hard. We'll stay at high health. We will watch the other ending after this, okay? Did I miss both of those? Man, I'm lost. Oi, oi. Wait. Cat. Getting close.
I've lived a long time, Maelle. There are things we can never outrun.
I'm so tired, Verso. Please, can we just go home and talk about this?
You will never let me touch this piece of the campus again. I don't trust you. I'm sorry, I know this is sad. You will never, I will literally never get this chance again. Well, good thing it's a lore fight. Sheesh. I'm sorry, lady. You gotta go home. You gotta go home and figure out how to live a life.
Don't do this. Don't leave me again.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, huh? You've got this incredible power to paint. You'll never have to suffer a life you don't want. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Yeah, we should not be encouraging her to make more. I don't endorse that statement. Oh, hello. Are you co-signing this?
I will miss you guys.
Monaco and Esquia are 10,000% in on Verso's plan from the very start. I agree with that, yeah. Sorry, CO. You are definitely not on board with this, so yeah, sorry about that. Luna has every right to be angry. Yep, 100%.
It's okay. It's over. Versa.
Miroir du temps, nos histoires s'alignent dans le creux de nos mains. De mondes se
This was probably
dessinent.
Alicia's fate too if she stayed. I assume this is Aline's funeral.
Lapin de rêve,
Oh, no, you're alive. Okay, they're at
où
Verso's.
le chagrin s'efface. L'autre nu et réel, où notre deuil prend place. Au
This is the good ending. Neither of these endings are good or bad.
Sous les étoiles, où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans l'étreinte du destin, les liens
Sumari, stop getting mad at me like these are real people.
éternels dans le dessin. Toile vierge, horizon lointain, peignons ensemble les couleurs de demain. Au clair obscur, œuvres infinies. Chaque pas trace la route d'une vie. Au lendemain non écrit, sous les étoiles où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans l'étreinte du destin,
I'll watch the other ending after this on YouTube.
Dans le dessin.
There's only 2 endings. I feel like it would undercut the game's moral dilemma quite a bit if there was like the 3rd ending that you get by hitting level 99 and beating the final dungeon boss, and it's the one where everything works out. Games love to do that. Games love to present you like a morally complicated outcome and then give you like the bullshit choice. Fallout New Vegas did that. Everyone goes with the yes man ending, even though it's psychotic. Like, the actual question should definitely have more to do with the NCR. Probably not Caesar's Legion, more like the degree of NCR control over the region. Well, that was a great game. Shame about the first 2/3 of it. Kinda seems like they had the final bit of it in mind, and then they just put much less effort into building up to that point narratively. In fact, I'm very confident that's the case. Like, for sure. They had a very, very solid ending. Not just ending, but everything from the Paintress and onward. And they just did not put as much thought into how to build up to it. At least that's my feeling on the first play. Alright. These people have been glazed enough, thank you. Yeah, the character writing did not support the weight of the narrative. I think that better character writing could have made this that much better. It could have really propelled this. I do not think Baldur's Gate 3 has that good of character writing, but if the game had had Baldur's Gate 3 tier character writing up until the fight with the Paintress, I think it would have really elevated the game. If they could have gone beyond that, then there you go. You know? I'm very happy I played this. I wish that there was less, like, stupid bullshit on the way, especially with not providing, like, level info, you know, in the 3rd act. That really pisses me off. But, you know, some really good stuff in there. Just like life. You know it. Want to take a look at the other ending? Maelle ending? All right, all right. Lore heavy side missions too? No, I don't really think so. Again, the character writing in the game has not really impressed me. Some elements of the writing really, really impressed me. The character writing was not part of it. Bless you. This is different hardware.
You shouldn't be able to be here. There's no future.
You're Maelle, no matter where you are.
Hold on to each other.
I'm sorry.
Dude, their settings are so different from mine. Look at this. Verso purposefully didn't save Gustav so he could manipulate Maelle easier. Pretty fucked up. Really? That's interesting. Man, I feel like that would hit a lot better if they put more effort into, like, writing out Maelle's skepticism about Verso towards the beginning. But that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. It makes sense, too. Like, Verso was basically on a suicide mission the entire time, and everything else was secondary to that. Given that, I don't like, I think his behavior is totally understandable. I just wish other people questioned him more, you know?
Next life.
He did tell her that and she forgave him. That seems odd to me. I don't know why she would forgive him for that. I guess she's mad with grief at that point. Gustav was only ever a replacement for Verso. Why did he fuck Sailor Luna then? I think he just was horny for them. Suicide cults are okay if it's Verso. Can you stop getting mad at me for my judgment in this game, okay? You stop. There's nothing more cringe to me, okay? I engaged so thoroughly with the moral dilemma, probably more than the vast majority of people who made it to the end of the game. I was trying to observe, like, at every, like, the meta level and the meta level. I respect it. I respect the dilemma, but you can't get mad at me, okay? For my choice. Oh. Wow, that ability really... Oh my... level 99. Okay, level 99. Sheesh.
Please. Thank you. Stop him from painting.
Don't say that. Please.
Yeah, they did skip the potential fight banter. That's kind of annoying.
Don't say that.
Hey, please. Listen to me. Only you can do this. You can do this, please. Unpaint me. Unpaint me.
So...
Please. I don't want this life.
Stop saying that.
I don't want this life. I don't want this life.
Jesus Christ.
I just wanted to live this lifetime together. This lifetime that was stolen from us. Please. Bro. Please.
Fight banter is the same? Okay.
Help me. Help me.
It's so emotionally manipulative, so condemning of the player. Dude, it's not emotionally manipulative. Like, what she's doing here is insanely fucked up. Like, she's not doing this for the canvas or to prevent a genocide or whatever else. She wants to enslave the remnant of her brother to eternal life so that she can live out like a playhouse doll version of the life that she lost in the real world. Like, obviously, from the perspective of Verso, this is unimaginably sad. He now has to spend an eternity suffering. You know? Like, like this is, if we're narrowing our focus to these two, this is objectively way the fuck worse. The only reason I took longer with this is because there are much larger moral considerations at play. If it's only about this dynamic, then this ending is obviously like the worst one. But I agree there's a lot of nuance, you know?
If you could grow old, would you find a reason to smile?
Yeah. Right? 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 Oh, fuck, dude. This is horrible. Are you fucking kidding me? I thought Verso was going to play. She killed Verso and brought him back as a child without memories of the... Oh my god, dude. This is like the Twilight Zone. Continue watching? Okay. Oh, am I wrong? I'm wrong. I'm stupid. Okay, I'm a dum-dum. Cinematography. It's still a Torment Nexus. This is obviously not... Jesus. This is actually worse than what I thought it was with him being reborn as a kid. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Who was... Not stop talking through Pitbot. Own your positions. Yeah, there's a bad ending and there's a fucking horror ending. Jesus Christ. You did a deer in the headlights. Okay. Well, it's just really, it's just horrible. It's obviously very, very, very bad. You know? Jesus. I chose Verso's ending to put Maelle out of her miserable grief and thought that was the bad ending till I saw this. God damn. He will die in time, though. It's just she gave him a life he wanted. Did that look like the life he wanted? Man, come on. He wanted to die, clearly. What... That was not subtle, emotionally.